Hi fellow bikers and welcome. This is Fabrizio and Wayne. I hope you'll enjoy this 180 kilometer ride through fabulous mountains, giving breathtaking views and ear-to-ear grins. We start from Isola del Liri in the province of Frosinone and visit 4 wonderful lakes nestled in the Apennine mountains of Lazio, Abruzzo and Molise. First stop, a visit to a special lake called Lago di Posta Fibreno. This lake can be found on the slopes of the Apennine mountain chain in the province of Frosinone. It supports a unique ecosystem that has evolved as a result of the karstification of the mountain's calcareous rocks, and as such has a temperature of around 10 degrees all year round, as cool fresh water is constantly flowing into the lake. Now let's enjoy some of the stunning sights this marvel of nature has to offer. The lake is famous among birdwatchers, as many species of birds, especially aquatic species, inhabit the reeds along the lake. The abundance of vegetation is the base for an ecosystem that is also rich in animal species other than aquatic birds. Fish are numerous and important inhabitants of these waters, and there are 2 fish in particular that are completely unique to this lake. Let's go and take a look at another amazing phenomenon of the lake. It's also home to a strange kind of island called La Rotta. This island, formed over thousands of years through an accumulation of algae, grass, shrubs and trees, is not anchored to the bottom of the lake, but is mobile and moves depending on the wind. Here's another marvel of this nature reserve. The water enters the lake through a series of fabulous waterfalls fed by an underground source in the nearby mountains. Take a look at the little town of Posta Fibreno, which has an envious position on the hillside overlooking the lake. And what a view it is! While we're here, it would be criminal not to take advantage of a quick photo shoot. Unfortunately, it's time to head back to the bikes and continue our journey. As we leave Posta Fibreno behind, we head towards Apennine and our next stop, Selva Lake, or also known as Cardito Lake, where we'll pick up the SS 627 road to Molise. Here we are heading to Apennine to pick up the SS 627. As you can see, the road surface is great and the twisties never seem to end. Absolutely incredible. We've just passed the little village of San Biagio Saracinisco, and we are quite close to our next stop off. Keep those bends and grins coming, as our next destination is not far away. Turning right, we leave the main road and those wonderful bends to find ourselves at Selva Lake. Selva, or Cardito Lake, is found in the beautiful land of Ciociaria, between Valle Rotondo and the aforementioned San Biagio Saracinisco. This lake is man-made and created relatively recently, as it was formed during the construction of a hydroelectric dam here. Here are two brave souls, Massimo and myself, cooling off in the refreshing, chilly waters of the lake. Lake Selva is surrounded by dense, forest-covered mountains, mainly untouched by man, which is normally reserved for much higher altitudes. It's time to get back in the saddle and on the road, which will take us to our next destination, le Mainarde Molisane and Castel San Vincenzo al Volturno Lake. Enjoy the magnificent, unspoilt nature that is all around us in this area, but don't forget to keep one eye on the road. Brief yet obligatory photo stop is a good idea here. Okay, off we go, heading towards Scapoli and then onwards to Castel San Vincenzo. On the right is the Adriatic motorway. We are at the Mainarde mountain range that goes along the border between Molise and Lazio. It is a rugged, wild-looking natural barrier which rises abruptly with rocky walls and cliffs. Here we find Mount Mare, the highest peak in Molise, which is over 2,000 meters above sea level. The scenery of the Mainarde Mountains is unique for its natural characteristics, its luminous peaks, and also for the silence and solitude of its valleys. The unspoiled integrity of the place is devoid of any signs of development. And yes, here we are. We have arrived at our next destination. Immersed among the wonders of the Abruzzo National Park, Lazio and Molise, is the Castel San Vincenzo Lake, a small jewel that is near the village of the same name, and in the province of Isernia. Even though it is man-made, Castel San Vincenzo Lake is a body of water that doesn't seem artificial. A turquoise-coloured wonder surrounded by woods in which the peaks of the Mainarde Mountains are reflected. Off we go again. Next stop, Barrea Lake. in the province of Aquila. But before we get there, we have to ride on some amazing roads. Today we take the direct route to Barrea. However, on the left you could go towards Alfedena on a beautiful mountain road. But we don't have a lot of time, so we are taking the main road, which gives us just enough time for a photo. Here we are at Castel di Sangro Roccaraso, and we're taking a right turn here to Alfedena. Look at that wonderful scenery that accompanies us to our next destination. We are entering the town's historical centre here. We are on one of Fabrizio's favourite roads, the one that leads from Alfedena and goes over the hill to Barrea Lake. The road here, as you can see, is prime asphalt with a good surface that you can really take advantage of as those twisties keep coming and coming. Challenge here is keeping a good balance between enjoying the bends and looking at the fabulous scenery. Oh dear, what a shame, the road ends. We've just reached the top of the hill and we can see Barrea Lake on the left. A short stop for a photo or two in this fantastic scenery is a must. Come on, let's go find the others down by the lake, which we will discover shortly. Instead of heading to the historic centre of the town, we turn left and continue on the main road. Lake Barrea is an artificial lake located in the Alto Sangro area in the province of Aquila. It was created in 1951 when the Sangro River was dammed at the Barrea Gorge. The villages of Civitella Alfedena and Villetta Barrea, which we will pass through shortly, also overlook it. Usual mandatory photo stop, and then off we go again, heading towards Oppi. Although unlikely, we might encounter the Marsicani bears, so we need to keep an eye out and keep our speed down. Here we're passing through Villetta Barrea village. You can see Oppi, located in a beautiful natural amphitheatre surrounded by wonderful forest-covered mountains. Oppi still retains the characteristics of an ancient medieval village, unique for its position and of its great archaeological interest. What a surprise! Yes, here too the usual obligatory photos and a small deviation. Let's head to Pescasseroli. Pescasseroli is a truly multifaceted destination. that attracts visitors and tourists all year round. While many come to this town in winter for its interesting ski area, in summer Pescasseroli presents itself as the ideal destination to escape from the heat and chaos of the city. Why not stop for something to eat at one of the restaurants in the area? It's really worth it. Send me a message if you want some advice. Here we are at the Pescasseroli ski area. You can take the chairlift also in summer and even get on with your push bike. Come on, almost there as we head towards Forca, a road crossing in the Abruzzo Apennines near Monti Massicani. Situated at 1,500 meters above sea level, it's the main divide between Abruzzo and Lazio, between the provinces of Aquila and that of Frosinone, between the boroughs of Oppi and San Donato Val di Comino. What a beautiful ride! Here we are arriving at Forca d'Acero. The SS 509 at Forca d'Acero is amazing. Make a note. On we go towards Sora as time is running out. Look at those breathtaking views. However, as an alternative, you could take the road to San Donato Val di Comino. If you love biking like we do, you are spoilt for choice in this amazing area, as there are many routes here, each one better than the last. Our day on the bike is about to end. We have to go back to Isola del Liri, our base for this tour. Remember to click the subscribe button down below and the bell icon, and make sure you don't miss any new adventures that we post.